Congressman, the House just passed a proposal to reform Biggert-Waters. Tell us a little about this vote. How will it impact Louisiana homeowners?
Well, it's critically important that we finally get relief for families who are concerned about these huge premium increases that they were facing over this Biggert-Waters implementation. In fact, when you look at families who have flood insurance policies, many people were facing 300–400% increases, totally unaffordable implementation of a law that was literally going to force millions of people out of their homes. And of course, in southeast Louisiana, this has probably been the biggest challenge facing people and the biggest concern, and something that's been freezing the housing market. So I think it's a big win that we finally got this done.
How did you get to this point? I mean, we've seen reports that at one time Speaker Boehner and even President Obama opposed this effort.
You know, we started just a few weeks ago where both Speaker Boehner on the Republican side and President Obama on the Democratic side came out against any reforms of the Biggert-Waters law. And in fact, they were just going to try to let this law move forward in a way that would be unworkable for families, not just in Louisiana, but all across the country. So we worked hard at building a bipartisan coalition. I worked with people on both sides of the aisle in both the House and the Senate to put together a real long-term solution. Not just some delay of the law that's unworkable, but actually reforming the law in a way that families can afford to buy flood insurance, that the program will be sustainable over the long haul, and even making sure that people who sell a home, the new buyer will be able to continue to afford their rates as well, so that you had this freeze in the housing market because of the way the law was being implemented. So it's a very big win to get this bipartisan coalition that we built all across the country to pass this reform.
Where do we go from here?
Well, you know, the bill will go back to the Senate now that we've passed it in the House, and I'm very encouraged that I think the Senate's going to take this up and pass it as is, because the bill is a long-term solution. It actually gives certainty back to homeowners. And ultimately, if the Senate passes it, I'm confident the President will sign it into law, reflecting that large bipartisan coalition we've built of members who recognize we've got to fix this flood insurance problem.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think this is an example of how Washington can actually work to get things done for people when we come together and say, look, let's just roll up our sleeves and fix this problem. This is a major problem facing homeowners all across the country, but it literally would have devastated communities in southeast Louisiana. So it's been my top priority for the last few months to get a solution. Again, not just some Band-Aid, not just some delay, but to actually solve this problem, to give certainty back to homeowners. And this bill accomplishes those goals, and it's something that I'm proud we can actually say we work together to get done in a very short period of time to build that bipartisan coalition. Now we need to get it to the President's desk and signed into law.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, thank you.